Good evening from Solihull Moors, and it's finished Solihull Moors 5, Kings Lynn Town 0. And frankly, the performance befitted the day. It was gloomy most of the time. Lynn were trailing 1-0 at the interval. It was already quite clear that it was going to be a difficult afternoon, but at 1-0 you thought they had a chance. The goal came just before half time. Lynn responded. Couple of shots that troubled the keeper, but that's about it. But that's really all we saw of Lynn as an attacking force. And in the second half, Solihull went to town. Now this is what you get in the National League. As Ian Culverhouse has said, the first few games are going to be all about learning the art of playing National League football. And boy, they've got some lessons to learn. That was hard going today. Solihull were first to everything. They put pressure on Kings Lynn. They wouldn't let them play. That was the thing. Kings Lynn were not allowed to play their game of football. James Shan's the manager of Solihull. You probably remember him as the manager of Kidderminster last season. They came to Kings Lynn and ended Kings Lynn's 17-month unbeaten home run. What he's got against Kings Lynn and Norfolk, I'll never know. Darren Carter, you'll remember him if you're a Norwich City fan. He scored the winning penalty in the 2002 Championship playoff final at the Millennium Stadium. He marshalled the defence, the Solihull Moors defence, and frankly it wasn't a hard job to do. Lynn really do miss Michael Gash up front because there is not an out up there. Dale Southwell and Adam Marriott do not have the height to win anything, and that just takes away a chunk of what Lynn can do. Archie Mayer started in goal at the expense of Alex Street. It's an unusual sight seeing Alex Street on the bench. And whilst he conceded 5, one of my fellow reporters from around these parts actually said he gave him Lynn's man of the match because he did make some excellent saves. And he was let down by his defenders really. When you got corner balls coming in and young lads, small players, sorry, are glancing them home with their head, totally unmarked. The chap who did the damage, by the way, was Jordan Archer. He's on loan from Aston Villa. He was absolutely excellent. But there, one or two of the Solihull players really were excellent footballers. This is one of the lessons they'll have to learn. Kings Lynn are at home to Boreham Wood. Sorry about the sun and moving around, by the way, but I don't want to get run over. They're at home to Boreham Wood on Tuesday night. Now, if they don't want to get bullied, they've got to be careful because Boreham Wood have Matt Reed up front. Google him, Matt, R-H-E-A-D, Reed. That's when they've got to be worried. It could get, I don't want to say could get worse, but probably it won't because Lynn will learn that lesson. Ian Culverhouse will make sure they do. Rory McCauley at the back will make sure they do. But they don't want any more off days like this. We knew they'd come. We knew it'd happen because they've just gone up into a league which is populated by many, many teams that are full-time players, you know. So, what more can you expect? That's what Ian Culverhouse says you've got to learn lessons, and that's what they've got to learn a lesson today. Again, Solihull Moors 5, Kings Lynn Town 0, and would you believe I can see a rainbow. See ya, bye-bye.